their neck. Bitch, I was made inside the projects. I got grip on my stick. Nigga, I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to die, no nigga. I just might cop demons. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season. Feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe. Louis V's on my shoe. Fucking all my bitch by the two. First time in B12, she was hanging at the roof. My BB ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the move. I see this main bitch looking at my neck, ooh. Nigga, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this coke in my bag, these bitches on that spill. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me, when I've been riding the fellow. Got all this banner on me, bitch, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the B12 when I was riding.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Rose, and we're playing some, doing some challenges. Yeah, I forgot. I'm going to be doing some challenges in Team Rumble, Season 9 Battle Royale. So I'm totally not cheating, you know? Well, these guys, this is a hard challenge, so I pretty much have to.
I'll be picking 5 people that like and then comment down below.
Look at this.
Welcome back to another Fortnite Battle Royale video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the best ways and tips to find Fortbytes in Fortnite Battle Royale. Of course, this is a new system in Fortnite. Going on to your menu, you can see this is basically a way you can find clues hidden around the map to uncover the secrets of Fortnite Season 9, and pretty much the goal is to find these Fortbytes and they will reveal and unveil a square of a big picture that will obviously give us a big clue of things that are going to go down in Fortnite Season 9. Now before we do go any further, I am running a ton of V-Bucks giveaways here for Season 9 Fortnite, and there's so many things coming our way. You guys are going to want to have some spare V-Bucks, so all you've got to do, like we said at the start, is drop a like, subscribe, and then comment down below. Also, if you want to get involved in my support credit code giveaway, same as the last one, like, subscribe, and comment
open
down below,
okay.
letting me know you're also using code ET in the Fortnite item shop, and you guys are going to have a great chance of winning some free V-Bucks for Season 9. Anyway, these Fortbytes seem like a little bit of a mystery, but honestly I feel like they're going to end up being something that not many people are worried about. There's going to be so many scattered around the map that I feel like if you play normally, following the tips that I'm going to speak about in the video, you're going to be able to find a ton of them. Not to mention, I'll be showing you some locations of where you can find these Fortbytes and the best way to do so. So make sure you watch right until the end. Anyway, just a quick thing about the menu so you guys know exactly how many you need to find and a little bit of help when finding these. So this is what the menu looks like when you go into the Fortbytes section, and pretty much on the screen, not too much of it, but there is a picture that has been covered up by these basically blocks, and you can see some of them actually have numbers on. The ones that have numbers on are the ones that are actually in the Fortnite map available for us to go and find, and the ones that haven't got numbers on still haven't been added to the map yet. So as of Season 9, the day it dropped, the new update, Season 9 update, there were 18 put into the map for us to try and find and unveil, and those are the ones you can see the numbers over on the menu. Now on the screen now, I'm going to show you something that is a great example for why you might miss some of these Fortbytes and why you need to follow some of the tips I'm going to give you. So on the screen now, we're going to head over to this island, which by the way is a location for one of these Fortbytes, one of many of the locations, and pretty much you'll be able to see I find one of these Fortbytes, however it doesn't allow me to actually pick them up unless I'm using a specific skin, in this case the Sentinel skin from the Season 9 Battle Pass. So for those of you people that don't have the Battle Pass, unfortunately it looks like you won't be able to pick up all of these Fortbytes. I feel like you'll still be able to find some, however some of them will only be exclusive to Fortnite Battle Pass users, which is another reason why you should definitely get involved in my giveaways, like, comment and subscribe. Either way, you can see if you don't have the correct skin for the Fortbyte, it's actually pretty invisible unless you know where to look, and of course you follow the video like this one, then you're gonna probably miss a few of them if you're just looting up or you're just still battling or you're in a fight and you haven't got the right skin. It's slightly invisible, so you might miss some of them, which is why when you're playing Fortnite this season, you should definitely try and vary the skins you use.
Alright guys, I'm gonna have to wear a certain skin, don't you mean? Where's Cynthia? My Cynthia's kinda ugly. This is This is the first two skins you get. This is the first Centio. And then you have to get all the way over here to turn 99 to get the good one. The good, like the way better one. Oh, like what do you mean? I also really want Simo. And this skin because it's like a gamer girl. Kinda cool. Not gonna lie. Kinda want this though. No joke. I'm going to solo. The burst pillar. Garbage. How do I win? Dude. Kinda big. You're V12. I'm a double pickaxe. Damn it. Tell me what you guys think about my beatboxing. Blah 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 blah. There you go, you gotta like my fake beat. Okay. First time right here. Let's see if it goes one out first though. Nope, he's gonna go there. So I'm not gonna give it to him. Alright, now where is it? Let's go at the end. This way. No, it's not here, Dad. What do you mean?
The Fortnite Season 9 Battle Pass. Don't worry about other skins, but while you play every game or every couple games, make sure you switch up your skin because you might find that you're using a skin that can't actually unlock a certain Fortnite and you miss it because of that. You'll switch up the skins, you've got a higher chance of actually finding one of these Fortnites and not missing it because of course it will stand out a lot more. So on the screen now you can see exactly what it looks like if you have the correct skin and what it looks like to redeem the Fortnite, and then heading back to the menu it will actually unlock and uncover one of the blocks, the number will disappear and of course you'll be left with the only available Fortnites left in the Fortnite Battle Pass. Now the next tip I'm going to give you guys, and it goes without saying, is don't land in the same locations. If you land in one location and potentially you find a Fortnite, there's a very good chance you're not going to find another one in that same location or area until there's more added into the game. Even then, maybe that's still very where it would be. So when you land, when you jump into new games, make sure firstly you switch up your skins often, and secondly you land in different places. Of course, there's a brand new map for you to go and explore, so you're probably going to be doing a little bit of that anyway at some of the new locations. So do that, land in different places, change up your skins, and hopefully that will help you find some more Fortnite. Now another tip I can give you guys is to squad up with some of your friends and have like a little hunting party where you get some of your mates into a party, into a Fortnite game, and whilst you play, you just look around the map. Maybe even don't even worry about your end result or whether you die off the rip. Maybe you could land in all completely different locations and just play solo whilst hunting for these Fortnites. If you do that with four of you on the map, there's a higher possibility and a higher chance of you actually tracking down and finding more Fortnites. Now the next thing to make sure you guys are doing is making sure when you're on the menu, you actually go and hover over the particular fort bites you're trying to find. Because with a lot of them, you actually don't find them in the map, you actually unlock them by completing certain challenges. For example, fort bite number 1 awarded for gaining 175,000 XP. Another one is obviously found at a hidden location. Another one gaining 225,000 XP, and so on and so forth. You can complete certain challenges and do things within the game, as well as actually hunting for these fort bites to unlock them. Now, I gave you loads of tips on how to find them randomly if you're just trying to play normally, and you can do it that way. You can do it while you just play, and then just don't worry about it too much. However, if you do follow the storyline like I will be, for example, this number 13 fort bite, it tells you that you find this fort bite at a location hidden with loading screen 2. So if you're actually keeping up to date with the storyline, following the loading screens, etc., these fort bites will come pretty easily. And of course, like we've already said, a lot of them come with just playing the game and earning XP and doing certain things like finishing in the top 10 and doing other challenges similar to that one. So overall, guys, the fort bite system will work nice and hard to begin with. As we get further into the season, I'm sure you guys will unlock a ton of them, and you also unlock quite a few by just completing tiers and playing the game. So play Fortnite and you'll start to unlock more of this image that we can see. But it's pretty exciting. I love this feature. I know some people like do just want to unlock it all, but trust me, you'll slowly but surely unlock it, and it'll be another big piece of the puzzle to as we get further into season 9 to what's going to happen with the storyline, which looks pretty cool. So thank you to everyone that's watched this video. If it has helped, please do drop that like, and of course make sure you get involved in my giveaways. I'm being pretty generous at the beginning of season 9, so if you want to get involved, what you got to do is join the Higgs Army, like, and then comment down below. And of course, the additional giveaways for people using code Higgsy, you're all legends. But thank you so much for tuning in. It's been all for your boy Higgsy. Stay sexy, stay subscribed. I'll see you guys.
I never want skins. I'm favorite. I'm my favorite. I'll play Team Rumble.
We just can't get enough of Fortnite. We're 8 seasons in and we're still playing the game religiously. At this point, there's no way we're converting to anything else. We only cheat on Fortnite with Apex Legends sometimes. Okay. Shh. Don't tell Fortnite. We've already taken a look at all the amazing changes Epic Games made to Fortnite. So why don't we switch things up for a minute and talk about all the terrible, awful, no good updates they've made to the game. Oh, how the turntables. That's the saying, right? I got that right? When patch 7.4 rolled in, it added some awesome new features to Fortnite that we thought were going to stick around forever. One of them was that you gain 50 health for every elimination you earn. If your health was already full, then you gain 50 shield instead. But if you already had full health and shield, well, when you got an elimination, you obviously got nothing. It was an interesting feature that was supposed to get players to stop camping and fight, which is exactly what it did. But then, out of the blue, in came patch 8.2. In patch 8.2, they removed it. We were no longer rewarded with our eliminations with health or shield, and we just didn't get it. We loved the feature and found it incredibly rewarding, but in the blink of an eye, it was gone, never to be seen again. It wasn't the only feature patch 8.2 got rid of either. One of the other amazing features added in patch 7.4 was that you'd also gain 50 of each material after an elimination, and to go along with that extra 50 health and shield, yep, that's 50 wood, 50 brick, and 50 metal, which could have been very useful when a third party came in and tried to get an easy elimination. You could just build with the 150 total materials you were given to protect yourself. It made getting kills feel so much more rewarding and helped eliminate at least some third partying. But in patch 8.2, it also got removed for no apparent reason. Epic Games is such a tease. They finally add something to the game that's pretty revolutionary when compared to other Battle Royale games on the market, and take it away not too long after it was introduced. And we were all just finally getting used to it. It's a real shame. Shame! While the Stormwind planes were fun to use at first, it didn't last very long. They were a great way for players like Target 3D Gaming to get around the Fortnite map, but everything else about them was awful. No one used them to get into dogfights. Instead, players would just dive bomb into other players and take them out with minimal effort, which was so annoying, we just couldn't put it into words. The sky was just full of kamikaze pilots. To top it all off, you wouldn't even take falling damage if you decided to get out of the plane in midair, because it just activates your glider, meaning there was no risk in flying one. It was also really easy to control, and there were no counters to it. It was difficult to shoot down, so Epic Games vaulted it. The plane shouldn't have been in the game in the first place, if you ask us. When the Infinity Blade was released, it was an awesome addition to the game because we never had any melee weapons other than our pickaxe. But just like Kevin Law Fortnite, we quickly realized this thing was the most OP weapon in the game. The Infinity Blade allowed you to take down opponents in 1 or 2 swipes, and you were able to launch yourself in the air to deliver a powerful strike. If that wasn't enough, the blade could even take down structures in a matter of seconds. There was seemingly nothing this weapon couldn't do. It was insanely OP. With everyone complaining about the weapon, Epic Games had to apologize for adding it to the game on Twitter. It was an unfair advantage for players to use the Infinity Blade, and it would have been better as a part of an LTM, which is exactly where Epic Games put it. Let's keep it that way, huh? When we got the Soaring 50s LTM mode that allowed us to be able to deploy our gliders anytime, we didn't think much of it at first. Like iTemp Plays, we thought it was a little gimmicky and had a lot of fun with it in the LTM. The problem was that Epic Games saw us all having fun and assumed this meant we wanted glider redeployability in all of the core modes of the game. They made players able to redeploy their glider at any height so they could jump from anything and not take damage. Saying this decision flopped was an understatement. Players absolutely hated it because teams would just swoop in literally the second they heard gunfire. It made traveling way too easy, and we were happy when Epic Games got rid of it for good. Now we only have the glider item that has a limit, so it's all good. It's all good, baby. We were so excited for Halloween 2018 because we were looking forward to the Fortnitemares event. We were waiting and willing to spend out sweet, sweet V-Bucks on new skins. And well, it ended up being a bit underwhelming. Not only did we get a lame re-release of last year's skins, as T Martin 2 shows us, we got zombies. We mean cube monsters as well. We quickly grew sick and tired of these annoying creatures. All they would do is get in the way of a crucial battle and ruin everything. Ruin everything! Sure, it goes both ways, since they could also hinder your opponent, but stuff like this shouldn't go in the middle of a game. There's already enough variables as it is, and adding cube monsters to the mix didn't help at all. We're so happy they got rid of the zombies. If we say zombies, we meant cube monsters. Who cares? Also in Season 6, along with the Fortnitemares event, that we'd like to erase from our memory, are the Shadow Stones. Like a lot of the bad additions Epic Games made to Fortnite, these stones sounded good on paper, but in practice, they came with a bunch of unexpected problems, such as allowing players like basically I Do Work to make themselves invisible. They just look like a floating gun or pickaxe, making it hard to pinpoint exactly where to shoot at, and it lasted all game. These Shadow Stones were supposed to give you a purple trail and wear off after a short time, but this glitch made you invisible for the rest of the match. They've been in and out of the vault so many times because of it. We don't think Thanos had all 6 Shadow Stones in his Infinity Gauntlet and snapped his fingers, so there's no reason why players should turn completely invisible. I knew we'd get a Thanos reference in. The Mounted Turret was introduced in patch 6.3. It's an item we never asked for, but we got it anyway. In a regular core game mode, it's pretty powerful, but in a 50 vs 50 LTM, the Mounted Turret can be lethal. Just look at Lachlan absolutely shred everything in sight. It's a legendary trap item, meaning it's very rare, and we hope it stays that way because it's crazy strong. It has unlimited ammo, meaning you can fire it as much as you want. But just make sure to take your finger off the trigger, because it could overheat if you fire it for too long. Each bullet does 40 damage to players, and the turret itself has so much health at first that Epic Games had to severely nerf it with a quick hotfix, almost immediately after the patch went live. At least they were able to fix this problem right away. That'll be, fellers. Good job. Patch 6.21 is one of the most infamous Fortnite updates of all time, and for good reason. We have no idea what Epic Games was thinking back then, but they decided to allow explosives to damage players through walls and other structures. Yeah, you heard us right. They allowed explosives to damage players through walls. We said that twice just to make sure you understood how absolutely ridiculous it sounds. We honestly have no clue how it got through a whole meeting at Epic Games, and how everyone at the meeting believed it was a good idea. Well, it wasn't a good idea at all, and it got literally every Fortnite player on the face of the earth complaining. Even players who don't read patch notes noticed they were getting damaged through walls. So Epic Games almost immediately patched it. We know you guys are smarter than that, and thankfully, they've rebounded quite well since. When we lost the drum gun in patch 5.40, we were devastated. We loved the weapon, just like Midstar 123, because it was so strong and easy to find. It even had the whole 50s Tommy gun look going on with the drum back, making it both look and sound awesome. You'll never take me alive, Kaba, see? It was deadly accurate up to mid-range, capable of doing more DPS than an SMG, and had a whole 50 bullets in a magazine. So why not reduce the rate of fire of it and increase the recoil? That way it won't be the gun of choice that close to mid-range anymore. In the end, Epic Games decided to vault the drum gun because it was too powerful for such a common weapon, which makes some sense. But all they had to do was make it more rare and bring it back. We're still waiting for the bring it back time, though. We still miss the LMG, just like Lazarbian. It was our pride and joy, the love of our life, and now she's gone, possibly forever. Introduced in patch 3.5.2, the LMG had a large mag, high rate of fire, and solid damage. This thing absolutely shredded anyone and anything at close range. It was such a noob-friendly weapon, which is exactly why we loved it so much. The only real negatives of the weapon were its high recoil, ridiculous muzzle flash, and sound. When you fired the weapon, all you saw was the muzzle flash from your bullets. It shot fast and had so many bullets that it literally looked like fire was coming out of it. It was so inaccurate, you couldn't hit the side of a barn with it. So we don't really know why it got bolted in patch 6.0, but we hope it comes back soon. When the guided missile was added into Fortnite in patch 3.4, it was a ridiculously overpowered weapon. So much stronger than it is in this clip by Hollow. Not only could it scout out the area and let you know if any enemies were nearby, but it stayed in the air forever and was able to deal some massive damage if it hit your opponent. Easily the most overpowered weapon in the game by a very wide margin, which is why it was vaulted immediately in the next patch. There's no denying the reason it got vaulted. Epic even said it themselves that it was OP AF. It has come back into the game,
Bro,
but
this
put
kid.
back into the vault again not too long after. The guided missile was a neat idea, but it just didn't work out, and we think it'll stay in the vault for good.
You're ignorant, dude. It's like ignorant. You're like the most ignorant person ever.
So many players were saying that the weapon needed a nerf, but after a few days they started to think a bit differently about the weapon. Much differently. Not only did it have a bit of delay before firing, like miniguns in real life, but it was a complete pea shooter that did next to no damage per shot. Sure, the bullets came flying out of the weapon, but it wasn't the most accurate thing, and the shot delay really messed up close-range combat. Because of this, it was best used to take out structures with its huge clip and high fire rate. But
Pause it, dude. Yeah. Yeah, pick it up. These idiots, dude. These idiots. I don't know what the blue are in there. So dumb, like ridiculous. Ridiculously dumb. What the fuck was that? He's above my team, man. What the heck? Bye, dude. See up here in the tower, it's gonna be cool. Well, guess what, bot? You're not. You're like the biggest bot. This is idiot ever gonna learn, dude. Me, I just keep going. Goodbye. Oh, what the fudge, dude? Rest in peace, that dog fight, though. Bye. No, what a bot. You think he's scared now? Bye. Get my body. What a bot. Another bot, dude. Your bullying is over. You're bullied. This is over, dude. What the fuck? I'm gonna big noobs. Like newbies, like literally noobs. Look at how much kills they have. They only have 40. We have like 54. You idiot. You don't do me like that, you know that. He's still dead. I want to see him in the dream too. What? I murdered these bully Matumas. Dude. Why does these sneakies hate me, dude? I didn't even know that kid was there. I'm like, bro, dude, I have 13 kills, I'm not trying. But I'm like unbeatable with attack. When I down good, dude, it looks so good, looks such a good combo. I've been combo mad, but attack, dude. Dude, you can't just shoot your shots like this. Don't even shoot them. It's a bot. You're looking ninja skin too, dude. You're mess with a bot, bruh? Bruh. Don't even play the game, kid. That thing is bad. Dude, if you get shot, you gotta move. Totally destroyed Ninja. Or different. Save the guy. Dude, did I just get no-scoped? My god, that wasn't even looking at me? What? No, no, this guy's like sitting up here. I want my teammates to be able to do things. I'm gonna try to drop that 30 bound. Go for 30, go for 30, go for 30. Yes, no, no, yes, no. Okay. He's already dead. Stop. He ain't. We got him the first kill, buddy. Bro, you like it popping at me, dude. What? Look how 90 did I just do? Laser. Bot. Friggin' bot. The bot. Bot what?
You need to get ready.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh dang, I actually do. Alright. Let me finish. After this match, I'll get ready. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to go to basketball game right now in a minute here. But I was gonna finish this match, last match of the day, you know. Or till I break it home. Stream after though. I always stream. Or I could. I just feel like it. The bot. I feel so bad, dude. I need 5 kills game, please. Just 5 kills. Just give me 5 kills. Please. Push up to 30 bombs, you know? What? It's a rocket to death. That's like the best player I faced the whole game. Like a wreck. Dude, I just want my 5 kills, bro. Please, yeah, God, please. Bye. I'm gonna start too. Like you're gonna kill me with a shadow bomb. Dude! I need 4 kills. I'm gonna drop a 30 bomb. Come on, let's do 3, give me 3, give me 3. Give me 3 kills, dude. No, I'm still on my 3 kills. I'm gonna drop, I don't think I'm dropping the 30, dude. I just want 3 kills, give me 3 kills, go ahead, please. Over here. Dude, getting lucky. Alright, guys, I gotta go. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. See you guys later. That was a great stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. See you guys on the flip side.